Hello guys, welcome back to another reaction video here on Our Eyes Your Eyes. Yes, I'm late, but I had a fever in the previous 2 days, but now I'm here reacting to episode 54 of a Dragon Quest The Adventure of Dai. Can't wait to see what's going to happen. But before starting this video, I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell, leave a like to support me, and join me, of course, in this great, amazing, and marvelous adventure. Okay, in the previous episode, we saw that Hadora's destiny is deeply attached to this tool given by Vansam, but he doesn't know that he has it. Okay, let's see. Plus, we saw Baran and Dai trying to fight Hadora together, and let's see what's going to happen today. I am a little bit nervous. Are you ready to join me with this? Check it out. Whoa! Baran! No, don't risk. Wait, see, no. No, Hadora is super strong right now. But Hadora, No! What the F? No. Of course they are still alive. Of course. Of course. Of course. Yes! Okay. I'm so happy! This Dragon Pie Warper 2! I was saying this, more or less. Uh, should we tell you or not? Exactly, he doesn't know at this point. Yeah, exactly. It's better to shut up and mind our own business. Let's find an excuse. Don't say it. Oh! Oh, Baran, don't risk, please. Okay, let's put it like this. Whoa! Wow, it's pretty serious now. I am a little bit afraid. Oh no, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Wow, I like that they interact in the meantime. Baran, please. What? Oh no, I have a bad feeling. Anyway, Baran is pretty kakkoi, yeah. No, no, no. Yes! Yes, at this point, yes, but let's trust. See? Okay. No, let's trust your father this time, even if I have a bad feeling. Yes. Hmm. Please. I hope so. Baran, please survive. No, 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 no! Whoa! Whoa! What's wrong? No, 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 no! No! Oh! Oh, no, no! Oh my! Whoa! No. No, you wanted to protect your father. Oh, Baran! Baran be... Be careful, Baran. No! Oh no, he's back. Yeah, we didn't need you right now. Oh no, F. Yeah, cause he could regenerate thanks to the helper. Yeah. Actually, he's a Shinigami, so of course he can't die. Yeah, I don't think that he wants to share. But doesn't Kiravan know about that bomb that Hadora has? No, because Van-sama, at this point, Van-sama and Mr. Van, you know. Oh! No, move. No, move, please. I'm not ready to cry today. No. 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 Oh, thank you. What happened? Oh! Oh, wow. Yes. Yes. But why Saigo? I mean, no, no. No, 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 I have a super bad feeling. What did he do? It was so beautiful to see what happened actually. That's why I have a bad feeling. I knew that. I imagined. Yeah. The answer is always the same, because they loved you. Oh no, this is so bad. No. No. Oh, this is so bad. I lost it. Oh no, ti prego. survive because Dai doesn't need this. He doesn't deserve to lose you once again. Oh my! No, Baron. No. Oh, now look at. I think the next episode. No. Oh. What the F? Okay, guys, look, I think this episode was simply great, but let me go step by step. So I don't want to skip anything, so also you don't have some misunderstanding thoughts regarding what I think and what I understand, what I don't understand, etc. Let me talk firstly about Hadora. I feel sad for him because everyone knows that there is this core that is about to explode. And when Kiruvan was appearing, even that I didn't imagine, to be honest, but he was saying, look, anyway, you don't have a lot of time. I mean, he was mocking Hadora, and I felt sad for Hadora, to be honest. And at this point, you understand that sometimes it happens that you decided to stay on the hero's side, of course, but there are times in which you feel sad even for the antagonists, and this is one of the times, definitely. Hadora doesn't know anything about what's going on, so I feel so sad even for the fact that he's making that face as if, yeah, he didn't understand anything. Even when he doesn't understand why Baran and Dai don't want to attack him and things like this, he makes that face as if he didn't understand anything of anything. I have never imagined to feel something like this for Hadora. But at the same time, I think that Hadora played a great role in this story. And of course, he will be defeated because this is something we all know, as much as for many other enemies we saw in this story. Kiruvan, it's better if you laugh now because later you're going to cry. I usually say something like this, but I remember right now the comment of one of you who was saying, look, you wished him to laugh first and then he cried and then he cried. Yeah, so I want to say this even for Kiruvan. Stop mocking others, Kiruvan, because now you laugh but later you'll cry. On the other side, I have to say that I really admire Baran. And this is another thing I have never imagined to say, especially in the first episodes. When he appeared and he was on Van Sama's side, so I have never expected one day to say, oh, Baran, I really like you, or I admire you, because even if Hadora is his enemy, he doesn't want to let that core explode, and it means that he doesn't want to attack him frontally, but he prefers to wait and find another way, and in fact we saw it through the episode. But yeah, I admire Baran because he didn't want to fight against Hadora since the beginning as if he knows everything and then he can use this thing as a weak point of Hadora. He prefers to wait and find another solution. And I admire Baran also for the other main reason, that means his relationship with his son. I think in this episode we saw how this relationship is growing and growing so fast faster than I imagined, and I'm so happy about this. And in fact, we see these things through many details. It can be the Dinos scream when he sees that Dai is trying to protect him and he's falling because he was attacked indirectly by Hadora, or when he sees that Dai is standing because he is protecting his father and he is astonished by what he's seeing because he has never imagined that Dai could have protected him so much. And after all the Dai's explanation and after all Dai's pain, he even decides to let him fall asleep. And I think this is a bad sign. Also because throughout the episode they are repeating the word Saigo, Saigo, that means the last, the last. And of course, when he's saying that he wants to protect the Kodomo, the Ko, right? I really liked that moment too. I think this great relationship between father and son is something that goes beyond, and fortunately we have the ability to see something like this going on in this story, and I think this is so amazing. Plus, another thing I want to say is the scene in which there are lots of flashbacks regarding Sora, or the fact of the name Dino that was chosen by Baran and Sora, and all the way in which they were taking care of Dai. Even if his name was Dino and now it's Dai, the person is the same. I can understand Baran's point of view that he prefers to let him fall asleep so he can't see what maybe he could have been able to see. That means maybe Baran's death at this point, because with all these Saigo, I understand, and in fact I had a bad feeling during the reaction too that something bad is about to happen, guys. And look, I cried in this case, but I think I will cry even next week. So my tissues will be ready next week, because I could have never imagined that I would have cried this time. But, you know, when something emotional is coming, you already understood me. I like to feel emotional through anime seasons and through stories like this, because it makes you understand that you can really feel the story you're watching. When he decided to let him fall asleep and he was saying, look, I understood, it's because he has only one way to show his feelings to Dai, because he can't put his feelings into words, so he prefers facts, and by doing this he just wants to protect Dai. He doesn't want that he's going to see something that can cause him pain and suffering, and he prefers that he falls asleep. Because even if he said, look, if you fall asleep then your wounds can recover and things, no, I think he wants to protect him from the view that he's about to watch if he is awake. That means his father's death, and that means his father's loss once again. And after Dai was talking about Avan and the fact that there was a sort of injustice, because even in that moment he was stopped. He was not able to move in order to rescue Avan, in order to rescue his teacher. And I understand at this point even Dai's side, because he always feels useless. He feels as if he can't save the situation, that there is always one thing that is wrong and doesn't let him, create something for good. And that's why I feel the pain of Dai in these moments, because it makes you understand that even if he is the main character and he is the main hero of this story, there is also this human side. That means that he is not perfect and he has lots of weak points. He can't always save the situation. And I understand at this point even his frustration, because of course he wanted to save his teacher but he couldn't. He wants to save his father because he's afraid. You can see it from Dai's eyes that he's so afraid to lose him. Especially when he was saying, please, don't lose, okay? Be able to come back. And Baran was saying, yes, don't worry. I will definitely come back. But you know that in many stories, when they say things like this, they are the perfect last words. And that's why it can't be helped. I cry instinctively because I know that something wrong is happening. And let me tell you, even if Baran will die, I was happy to see that Dai could cultivate these sort of feelings inside his heart. That even if it was a short amount of time, he was able to recreate something that was lost. I'm happy because Dai had the chance, the second chance, to create something special that this time he will never forget, because he is not an infant and he can remember everything now. Even thanks to these technique Baran used in order for him to regain all the memories, especially the memories of the moments in which he couldn't remember, of course, when Jijan could find him and stuff like this. These are things that are explaining him how much Baran cared about him are essential, and this time nobody can take his memories away. He will always remember how much his father cared about him. I am just happy that he got this chance, because Dai deserves to know that he was really loved, not just by Sora, but even by Baran. And this was really important, a really touching moment. And the most emotional moment was when Baran was carrying Dai, and he remembers when he was younger and he couldn't carry Dai properly, and Sora intervened and she said, look, you have to carry him like this. And when we see that this moment is going back to the moment we are now, I cried so hard in that moment. I don't think Baran is doing the proper thing, because even if I understand why he wants to do something like this, but at the same time, I don't think that is right, because even if he wants to do this sort of thing because he wants to protect his son, I think that later when Dai will wake up and he will discover that Baran is dead, the pain will not be erased. I mean, the pain will stay. And I think that Dai will create inside of his heart the regret, because he was not able to save him, because he was not strong enough to save his father, or he was not strong enough to defeat Hadora when it was the proper time to defeat him. At this point, I hope that he wakes up. I hope that thanks to that dragon power he has, he will wake up and he will be there no matter what. Because look, I know that people say if you don't look at one thing, your heart feels better. Yes, but at the same time, no. Dai will suffer anyway. So I think it's better if he follows his will to watch or not to watch. Even if I know that from a parent's point of view, of course, the less you suffer, the better it is, right? Last but not least, I was so happy to see that they could manage it against the Hadora. I mean, that they used their dragon power. And when I saw those two dragon power, I was like, because do you remember that I told you in previous episodes, I would like to see their dragon powers put together and create something crazy. But when Baran at the end of the episode was transforming in his final form and he was attacking Hadora, in 3 seconds he almost killed Hadora. And this makes me understand once again that Baran didn't want to use his pure strength against his son in the Baran's arc in the previous episodes when he was confronting him, because if he really used that strength he used now with Hadora, I think that even Dai would have been defeated, because his dragon power was not at the same level as Baran's. But this is another detail that makes you understand how much Baran loves his son, and that's why, look, I admire him so much, and then he is pretty awesome and pretty handsome, let me tell you. I really hope that one day we'll make a sequel, or I don't know if Dai is going to grow up throughout this story, but I would like to see Dai when he will be an adult, and to see a Baran number 2, because he will become like a Baran aesthetically speaking. Okay guys, I think for this episode that is it. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed. I will cry once again, but stay tuned, because next Saturday I come back with episode 55 of Dragon Quest: The Adventure of Dai. Feel free to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell. Bye guys, see you in the next video.